Hi, boys and girls. Today I have a really cute book to read you called Old Bear's Surprise Painting. And we're going to see a different way of painting that I've ever even seen before. It's kind of fun. It was a surprise to me as well. So let's see what the surprise is. I like these little bears. As you may be able to see or not, Mrs. Howerton has a lot of little, see my teddy bears over there on the couch by me. I have a lot of bears there, and I also have a couple right over here. Aren't those cute? Mrs. Howerton likes her teddy bears, and so I thought it might be fun to read a story about Old Bear, because he's someone's teddy bear as well. So look at this pretty cover inside. It's all kind of drops of paint, all colors on red. Isn't that pretty? And here's our title page. Old Bear's Surprise Painting. Can you see some of his friends? They all have paintbrushes. This is very interesting. I can't wait. Old Bear had been busy all afternoon painting a picture. This is him right here, and here's his picture. My painting of Little Bear will fit nicely in this tiny frame, he said. So he's going to put it in a picture frame. I want to paint a picture too, said Little Bear. Here's Little Bear. See him up there with his paintbrush? He's diving on some books. You better be careful, said Little Bear. So are there any more frames? There's a big one, said Old Bear. Why don't you and the others paint a picture together? That's kind of fun, isn't it? To paint a picture together. I want to do my own painting, said Little Bear. All by myself. So do I, said Rabbit. And me too, barked Ruff. There's all the friends. They want to make their very own painting. They don't want to share. Old Bear could choose one to go in the big frame, said Jolly Tall, that must be the giraffe. But what shall we paint? So they're all thinking about what to paint. Just like when we write, we think about what we're going to write and draw. When you're going to paint, you need to think about it as well. I think I'll paint a ball, said Ruff, or a spaceship, or maybe a house, or just a pattern, said Little Bear. We know about patterns, right, from our math lessons. Why don't we all do pictures, and why don't we all do patterns, they said. I think I'll paint stripes, said Rabbit. And here's Rabbit, and looks like a little puppy named Ruff. Aren't they cute? I love these drawings in this book. They're very cute. Uh-oh, this is a big long page. I'll see if I can hold it here and read it all. He dipped 2 brushes into the paint and bounced along the paper, painting lines as he went. You see how the lines are a little bit wavy? Because he's walking or running as he does it. Oh dear, he sighed when he reached the end. My stripes are all wavy, but I kind of like that, don't you? That's because you bounce up and down when you run, laughed Bramwell Brown. This must be Bramwell Brown because he's all dark brown. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Remember, we talked about that when we draw or paint. There's no mistakes. Meanwhile, Jolly had painted a row of orange dots. But look what happened to the dots. They ran down the page because sometimes our paint is a little bit too wet. Uh-oh, my spotty pattern is ruined, he said. But the paint was running down the paint was too runny, just like I mentioned. If it's too wet or too runny, it dribbles all the way down the paper. Now your dots have turned into stripes, said Rabbit, and they're straighter stripes than mine. Remember, Rabbit's stripes were all wavy like the ocean, but look at these stripes. They just ran straight down the line. So did anybody make any mistakes? No, they're doing a great job. They're doing different types of painting, and let's see what happens. Little Bear was waving his paintbrush above his head. Look, he cried, I can make hundreds of spots. Uh-oh. what a mess. My paper is covered with them, he said. And so are you, laughed the other toys. And so is the whole wall, it looks like. I'm glad I don't have to clean that up, right? But I do love the results. Isn't that pretty? Different colors of dots. Also very interesting painting. I'm doing giant spots, barked Ruff. So he bounced his rubber ball into the paint and then onto the paper. So see, it made big splotches of paint. Splodge, it made a big splash of yellow. That's fun, said Little Bear, do it again. But this time the ball missed the paper and landed in the water. Uh-oh, splash. Now what's gonna happen? I don't know. Ooh, now there are puddles all over my painting, cried Duck. I'm so sorry, said Ruff, dabbing the splashes with the cloth. Is that better? It isn't quite the pattern I wanted, but I like it, don't you? It almost looks like little clouds on the blue paper. Well, I think all of the patterns are lovely, said Old Bear. I don't think they're so lovely, said Duck, staring at the dribbles and splodges and wiggly lines. Just you wait and see, said Old Bear, hurrying away. Old Bear is taking all of the paintings with him. He has an idea. I wonder what it's going to be. Oh no, look at this. They all have blindfolds on. He's leading them to show them his special surprise. Remember, he called it a surprise painting? Soon Old Bear came back to collect the other toys. Cover your eyes and come with me. I have something to show you. See their little blindfolds? They're so cute. Very cute. They arrived at a picture propped up against the wall. Look at the picture. What do you notice in there? Do you see some of the things that they painted? Now you can look, said Old Bear. Oh, it's wonderful, cried Little Bear. Who did it? Who do you think did it? Do you recognize anything? Let's see what it says. You all did, laughed Old Bear. I just stuck your patterns together. Look, Jolly's orange stripes are on the boat. See on the boat right down here, orange stripes. And Rabbit's wavy lines are the sea, the ocean waves. See them here? The ocean waves. Ruff's yellow splotch is the sun. See the sun right up here? There's the sun. And Duck said, I must have painted the sky. Remember the blue that got kind of messed up and looks like clouds? That's the sky. I can see my spots, cried Little Bear, on the sails of the boat. Remember all the dots he made? And there it is on the sail of the boat. That's right, said Old Bear. You all did the patterns on the fish. So there's different fish. Here's a dotted fish, a striped fish, and a fish like the waves. So cute. What a great idea. Old Bear is smart, huh? I see, said Little Bear. So we did do an all-together painting after all, and it was fun. I knew it would be, laughed Old Bear. And now let's have an all-together tea. And look, they're going to have a nice little tea party. They have some cakes and pies and fruits of all kind. That looks yummy. I'm kind of hungry, but aren't you? And there's Old Bear. He's having a nice little tea party for his friends. So cute. And then again, here's the back side of the cover, and that's Little Bear's dots that he made. He was funny, wasn't he? So we read this really, really cute book about lots of stuffed animals. And of course they're pretend, we know that, because stuffed animals can't really talk, can they? But it's very fun. Now, if you want to write in your journal today, you could. You could pick one of the animals in here that you liked, or just a teddy bear that you like. You could use it and call it Little Bear. You could show some of their paintings, or you don't have to. You don't have to write a journal about a story. You can write a journal, like I said before, about your home, your bedroom, your toys, your very own toys that you have. Mrs. Howerton has a cute little bear right here. Look at my little girl bear. She's wearing a dress that Mrs. Howerton used to put on her dolls when she was a little girl. Isn't that funny? But I still have this, and the bear's not so old, but the dress is pretty old because Mrs. Howerton is a grandma, you know. And so I could draw a picture about my bear. I could draw a picture about my puppy. I could draw a picture of my car, or maybe my yard and some of my flowers in my yard. And I have a bird feeder out in my yard. I could draw a picture of my bird feeder and put a bird on it. Okay? So on your journal, remember, you can make whatever you want. A journal is really a great way to learn to write. Okay? So just think about what you want to say, what you want to draw, make your picture, and then write your writing. And if you need help, what do? Ask for help. Remember, moms and dads and brothers and sisters are great writers to help you. Okay? All right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.